Senators Tunney and Kennedy suggest it would be useful if Mr. Flanigan testified. Do you feel that way?
Well, the only thing he could contribute was simply to say that he suggested the name to the Justice Department of the financial analyst that the Justice Department hired to analyze the effects of the divestiture of the Hartford Insurance Company from IT&T. I really don't see what great use he'd serve. Of course, I think the idea here is simply to get another witness to prolong the hearing, and of course this is a game that's going on in the hearings all the time.
The Democratic senators seem to feel that at least by bringing up Mr. Flanigan, they would establish what he did not do. Wouldn't that be useful?
Well, of course, that's what they say whenever any other witness is suggested, that, well, we think it would be useful because of this reason or that reason. But well, I think it's going on for quite a long time. If these three senators who are doing most of the work in there, Senator Kennedy and Tunney, and those two especially, and Senator Hart a little bit, if they're continuing to ask these questions over and over and over again, and they repeat themselves 20, 50, 100 times, then it's going on for some time.
Senator Gurney, Senator Eagleton says that Peter Flanigan makes Sherman Adams look like a piker. Do you think that's a fair comparison?
Well, I think that's a self-serving statement, and it's indicative, of course, of what's going on in this whole hearing. This has now developed into a political contest in an election year to see who can call the other fellow the blackest name. It isn't contributing anything to this hearing at all, and it certainly isn't contributing anything to the faith of people in government.
Do you think Flanigan should appear here before the committee?
Well, I just said a moment ago that he can't really say anything other than I suggested the name of financial analyst to analyze the ITT divestiture of Hartford Insurance Company, and I don't think that's much of a contribution on whether Mr. Kleindienst should be the Attorney General.
But do you think there'll always be a cloud here unless Mr. Flanigan does appear and just testify to the basic facts about his involvement?
Well, I really don't think so. As far as I'm concerned, I have no objection to his appearing, but I simply say that the game that's being played is to produce this witness and then the next witness, and then next week it'll be two more so that the hearings can be prolonged and we won't have an Attorney General. That's what's going on.
Do you think this is becoming a political football?
It already is a political football of mammoth size.
Thank you, sir.